everyone, this is Amber Bonkier and Rome in a special episode of Adventuring with Amber Bonkier. And this is Parenting in 2020. Whew. Did you hit me? Oh, I did it. Oh, I wasn't ready. Coffee. Proud sponsor of You're Tired but You're a Parent, so you have to get it done. So going back to not being able to take a bubble bath, you really have to find time for yourself, at least 5 minutes out of the day. You know, obviously more than that, super, super important to do. Focus on you. They always say self-care, completely important. Don't forget to check in with yourself every now and again. The internet, stay almost completely, if not anything, all away from that when you have questions on like medical things. You don't want to scare yourself. Yep. I'd say that my child's haircut is way more important than my haircut. As long as my child looks fly, we look fly. I mean, granted, I can't say don't wear clothes with stains on them, because you're gonna have a lot of clothes with stains. The first, I'm assuming, because my son's only 2, 5 years or so. Who knows, it could go on longer than that. Your child could just, end up growing up to resent you and just throw food at you arbitrarily, at random. Here's hoping that doesn't happen. It won't happen. Spending time with your son or daughter or your toddler, super, super, super important. Hey, come here.
No.
What do you mean no? So how we like to do screen time is I really and truly, even though it doesn't always work out this way, try to stick to just 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes of rich media content, whether it be from my phone or via just my laptop connection to the TV. And it'll be like sign language videos, or he loves Cloud Babies and Crybabies. No judging. They really teach some valuable lessons in those shows. Adorable. Other than that, to go outside is really important. And oh wait, we just started making caterpillars. I was trying to have mine purple, but he thought that it should include a little bit of green on it, so his is all green. Haven't finished those. I'll make sure to post pictures when I do. And this activity comes from Montessori, which we try to do so much, and it teaches him how to count. So I cut out shapes the same color, like 1 of this, 2 of the square, and 3 of the circle, and that'll really allow him to feel more independent, to count out his cognitive thinking as well as his visual and counting. And these are really for me, for his pictures and artwork. Just put on the fridge. They're magnets. I totally showed him earlier though, and I felt bad because he couldn't color them with me, but I want to color them. It's like I haven't had a bubble bath in have you guys learned anything? I mean, if you have, click like and subscribe down below. I'm not going to tell you to do it in the beginning when you haven't seen any of my video. It seems fair. Coffee is your best friend, unless you have fibros like me. It's my first cup of coffee in weeks. Other than that though, coffee is going to be your best friend. Wow. So I really freaked out the other day too. Is this just me and my insecurities and anxiety getting out? If so, I think it's helping. But he had his first nosebleed the other day. I turned the corner and he was crying, but it wasn't an intense cry, and I saw his whole face just red. That's all I saw, and I was looking for a point of entry, and then I saw his nose. I was like, oh, tried to plug up his nose. He wouldn't let me, but it was just a nosebleed. And stuff like this, is gonna happen. Kids are gonna get sick in their first year. They're developing their immune system, really. And the important thing is, go to your checkups, and just communicate with your pediatrician if you have any, worries or curiosities in general. I know I did. I am a product of being an only child, adopted and raised by my grandparents. Some psychologists say that it's an illness. Super cool. That left me completely excited, me personally, to have a baby at 29. And I really didn't have any experience babysitting children whatsoever. I was completely nervous and excited, and again, making it up as you go along and asking questions. You know, you gotta have a tribe, or a village, as they say, of other parents or moms in my case. I've also actually inquired from fathers, so I can't completely say mothers, but you have to have a tribe or a village of people to raise a baby and go to if you have any of those questions, really, that you want answered. A lot of people have helped out along the way, and each parent's experience is unique, is what I can say. And I mean, in that nobody is completely prepared to raise a baby, especially in 2020 with all of the technology around. I can understand how it might be hard to have your child not, you know, be attached to their Game Boys or their electronics. That wasn't anything particular against Game Boy, because, you know, I had a Game Boy growing up, but you really got to be involved with your children and spend time with them, and don't kind of shy away from that. We're never too busy, you know? You're never too busy to put down your phone and take a walk with your child, or paint, draw a picture, or, you know, cook, read a book, things like that. So he called me Amber. Don't be intimidated. Where's the camera? I'm like, where am I looking? Don't be intimidated to, you know, just lay down with your toddler, ask them how their day was going. Know that you are just a professional snack holder, no matter how fly you look.
Another joke, please.
Don't be afraid to have an argument or discussion with your son or daughter in public. It will happen. Cannot avoid it. No sense in avoiding it. Everyone goes through it, especially with their generation. They're called the Alpha generation. Like my son, excuse me, and this wasn't in public, mind you. He learned this from Baby Fight Club, I mean daycare. He was surrounded by 6 beautiful little Latina girls, and he is a little boy. Apart from his ethnicity, he's a little boy, and he's 1 amongst 6, equaling to 7. Well, he learned how to bite mommy on the shoulder and slap her in the face from attempting to consume bubble solution I was trying to take away from him. And I didn't, like, you know, viciously grasp it from him or anything. I told him, or I suggested, which, you know, goes parallel to Montessori, not telling the child no, or trying to not tell them no as much as possible. So I stated why it would be a good reason to give the bubble solution to mommy instead of drink it. Inched it out of his chubby little cute adorable hand. It wasn't so chubby. He's thinned out mostly, really. And this fool bit me on the shoulder and slapped me in the face. I remember I wanted to start tearing up a little bit, you know. Anybody else could probably tell you, or I probably would have wanted to, but I don't have the courage to, you know, just escalate the situation. There is a public speaker that I adore so much that talks about being awakened, the awakened family, and that's when you mentioned the name. You forgot the name. So if you guys like this, you can click like and subscribe for more videos. I kind of, after a while, again, trying new things when it comes to the videography, cinematography aspects, I like to, I don't know, I don't really think that I have a niche. It's kind of more like talk showy, bloggy-ish-esque. Is that a word, phrase, term? It's kind of a little bit of this and that, you know, make it up as I go along. Oh my gosh, I have like a bruise. I don't know if that's from my toddler or what. It just, you know, like stains, they just can happen. Like people legit will give you free passes or just, you know, parent cards in scenarios or situations like extra fries in the drive-thru. That's happened. And just Like, people have actually held my child and been like, oh my gosh, like, how far have you traveled, parent? How far? And how much have you not slept? Like you're on this crazy epic journey. Like, people will literally feed you and clothe you. They need more services for parents, for sure. Mm-hmm. Thanks, guys. And that was parenting in 2020. Kind of. Hey. So if you guys like this, you can click like and subscribe for more videos. I kind of, after a while, again, trying new things when it comes to the videography, cinematography aspects. I like to, I don't know, I don't really think that I have a niche. It's kind of more like talk showy, bloggy-ish-esque. Is that a word, phrase, term? It's kind of a little bit of this and that, you know, make it up as I go along. Mind you, I haven't had a bubble bath in 2 years now. Isn't that right? Oh, he likes watching sign language on YouTube. Patty SHUKLA? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll come back and try to do as much of the video as I can with the light on, since he has it on and off. And he seems to have dropped it. He's gonna be a great videographer. I love you. I say that way too much. Have I been talking about parenting at all?
The thing is, you're
Yeah, I
so
love you, right?
funny. We spent
Where you
the entire
going?
day with
Where are you going?
after holiday. She
Don't
said
leave
she'll
me.
be back another day. She just no,
What do you mean no?
no,
What do you mean no? Look.
no,
We didn't
No.
practice this at all.
no,
Why no?
no, no, no.
Why no? The frame? You don't. Okay. Second portion of parenting in 2020. Bro. Hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Are you trying to take up the... Well, I will be back, hopefully, if he doesn't turn off the light again, to record the second... Oh. 20. Bro. They need more services for parents, for sure. Like, I think I deserve a medal, or at least a cup and calendar. That'd be cool. So I could keep up with my appointments, you know. I'm not really as organized as I'd like to be, but I can't say that we're gonna get there either. Really, if the child, your son or daughter, sons or daughters, are constantly smiling and laughing, you're doing great. You know, pat yourself on the back. It's not easy at all. Your whole life changes, and it's unique to each parent how that happens and what parenting is like for you. But you'll know. It'll be like a fuzzy feeling, like spiders and, you know, other things are eating your insides. Pretty much. Kind of like butterflies, right?